it's great because if there's a problem in the back end, you know that the front four is really going to get pressure and cause something to happen. Whether he throws a bad ball or we make him fumble, those types of plays just change a game completely, and we take advantage of it.
This is a guy who really hurt Georgia last year, the running the balls. He never got on track today. What was the difference and why were you able to contain him so well?
Game plan and playing together. We really said we're not going to let that happen again. We heard they've been calling us soft, saying that we were, like a Georgia peach. You look good on the outside, you're soft on the inside. We wanted to hit them, and today we won. They said we weren't physical enough last year, and we were more physical today. I think we changed some things.
How much better can this defense get?
It's only up from here. If we just do what we're supposed to do, communicate like we are, I think we can play with the best and keep up with the best. Looking at rankings and numbers, we're up there. We're only going to get better.
Thank you.
How many plays you end up playing, Chris?
20-25, I think. I was in on every third down and every 2-minute drill.
What great coverage for that play, and I sure probably just tucked it in and tried to get as much as I can on my feet.
Are you seeing different things this year than you saw last year? Because last year you only had 8 interceptions all season, and you had 6 already.
I don't think so. I think just a couple missed throws here and there that when you play great teams, you can't have those throws. So I gotta continue working on my accuracy and make sure that doesn't happen.
I feel like you left a lot of points out on the field.
Oh yeah, a lot of points. A lot of times where I know a couple times the defense got some turnovers, gave us great field position, and we didn't capitalize on that. And that's what we need to do. And we've been getting good leads, but we really got to put it down on those teams and really continue piling it on and really finish them off.
Aaron, did they do anything to start the run more against y'all in the second half? Their defense adjusted a little bit.
All teams are going to make adjustments. We just weren't making the plays in the second half that we needed to. And the running game is a passing game. But we just got to continue working. We got the W. We'll go back, watch the film, and we'll get ready for Tennessee.
Coach keeps saying potential. You think that first half might have been some of the potential of the offense, spreading it around, good running attack?
Oh, yeah. We've been, I think offensively, have had 4 great weeks in a row, really spreading it out. Just the past 2 games, that second half has not been what we wanted it to be. We start off hot, putting points on the board, moving the ball, and then stall out a little bit in the second half and not do as well. And, we just have to have a better mentality that we're going to play all 60 minutes and really put it on teams.
Is it a little less, I guess, knowing that defense out there is going to stop pretty much anything that's been thrown out there for you guys, and you come back out for the offense?
Well, it definitely feels great when our defense is playing so well, and that even if you do go a 3 and out or this and that, even when I threw my second pick today, they got a pick right back. So those guys are playing tremendous and really helping us out and really doing like I said, doing a great job right now.
A lot of players, even Coach Rick, talked about last year's Mississippi State game, how it's kind of rock bottom or maybe the beginning of the end of that losing season there. Talk about what it meant to you personally to be able to go out and get a convincing win against this team.
It feels great. They're a very talented team, and we just feel like we got some great momentum right now. We've had some great wins, and we're feeling great about the progress we've made so far. And we feel like we're a team that's only going to continue getting better and better every week.
Sure, somebody probably asked you about the little incident pregame there. How much did that kind of, aside from last year's game, kind of maybe jack you up a little bit more?
Oh yeah, we were pumped up. When guys come in the locker room ready to go, fired up, and we played tough all game. Defensively, offensively, just knocking them around, and really didn't take anything from them at all. So I'm proud of the way our guys came out today, the mentality, and we played extremely hard.
Did you guys maybe wear off?
You're seen as kind of one of the more emotional, visible leaders of the team. Saw you at media days and all that. Talk about last year's Mississippi State game. And people talk about how kind of a low point that was in the season last year, and maybe what it means to come back and get a convincing win at home against that same team today.
Definitely. You never want to lose to an SEC game that hurts, because one SEC game like that on the road can knock you you out. And I think that was our second one right there that knocked us out yesterday. That was our second loss of the year. And today we definitely didn't want to get our second one today at home. And we just came out and we wanted to protect our turf today.
Now, Georgia hadn't won in Knoxville since 2005. I remember that was the day I took my SAT. It was the last time Georgia won in Knoxville. What does it mean to you to be able to pick up a win at Neyland Stadium before you graduate?
Oh, definitely. That was one of my things. I said I want to try to win in every stadium. And Tennessee's the one I haven't won in. And it's really loud, but it just gets me going that much more. I think these fans are hollering our name. It's just a blur, and we're ready to go out there and just have fun and try to get a win in Tennessee.
You hear so much about crowd noise in SEC stadiums, and it always seems to focus on the offensive lineman trying to get a false start or something. Take us through your thought process when you're in a hostile environment like Neyland Stadium or Tiger Stadium or somewhere like that. What's going through your head as you're waiting for the snap count?
Honestly, I don't hear any noise. And no matter how loud it is, I'm just making eye contact with the quarterback, and I make eye contact to every one of my linemen, and we're on the same page, and we're ready to roll.
All right, thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.
To go up in Knoxville, you had a pick 6 for a touchdown, but for whatever reason, y'all just came out flat that game, fell behind, and what is it about? I know you were on the team in 07, but the same thing happened in 07. Tennessee got up 28-0. What is it about? What do you remember about 2 years ago, just going up there?
We didn't go out there with any spark. I mean, we didn't have everybody some people didn't want to play. You can tell by how they was acting, their body language. But I know these guys right here, we all hungry, and we ain't gonna allow that to happen anymore. And the coaching staff, they gonna get us prepared. The leaders gonna have us fired up and ready to play. So I don't think that'll happen anymore.
Was that a surprise? Just because usually y'all come out with energy. Even the last couple of years, y'all are coming out with more this year. But even the last couple of years, that seems like the one time since probably you've been here that for whatever reason y'all just came out flat as could be.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem was. I think it was just I can't really say what it was. I don't forget about that. I mean, I know they beat us, but we just gonna go out there with our mindset. Go out there. That's a business trip. We'll go out there and take care of business and come on back to Athens.
It's gonna be 101,000 people at night. How much fun do you think that'll be?
I know it's going to be loud. I have to give me some earplugs. It's going to be very loud. When I played in my freshman year, it was very loud. We couldn't even hear anything. So, I mean, we'll be prepared. We'll be ready.
Thank you, Doug.
You talked about the spark and how there wasn't a spark in that 09 game in Knoxville. Give us an example. What sparked you guys today? What do you attribute y'all's, especially on the defense, such a strong defensive performance today?
I feel like they disrespected us and they didn't care about us the way they just came and just stuck on our Jeep. I mean, this our turf, this our home. They came in our house and tried to take our groceries and kick our house around, but we can't allow that to happen. I mean, we came out there ready, focused, and fired up.
So for people who are watching at home on TV, maybe they get to see what happened. Walk us through what happened in midfield before the game.
I wasn't down there. I just saw them crying up, and I just ran down there, but I wasn't down there. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it started, but I was just down. I was on the other side of the field.
Thanks, man.
You talked about the spark. That's something a few other players have talked about too. Talk a little bit about how you get that spark when you go on the road. I'm thinking about next week going to Neyland Stadium. Team hadn't won there since 2005, and one of the big things about that 09 game where Georgia kind of got run out of the building is there was never that spark. How do you, as a leader on the team, try and provide that, make sure that doesn't happen again?
Looking at defense right now, they're giving us a spark to the offense because, Morgan, comes to the huddle and challenge us. He was like, we get 3 and out, y'all need to go out there and put points on the board. If we're doing our job, y'all need to do your job. So as an offense, we just say, everybody do your one assignment, and we're going to come off and do it. So we definitely want to respond to the defense, get a defense, a chance to get on the bench and relax their feet like going 3 and out so quick.
Something that the commentators on television always are sure no doubt is that you and Aaron played together in high school. They're always speculating as to what kind of maybe special communications you guys are having in the huddle, or if you guys have any plays from high school that you guys kind of pull out of nowhere. How does that change the dynamic? Do you guys have kind of, just because you played together so long, a special kind of chemistry or anything?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best kind of chemistry, but definitely when he's on the scramble, I know where he's going to be. I know how the ball coming. I know where he's going to put it. Like the first touchdown, I knew where he was going to do it. So it's kind of the thing that is, preparation. I'm just glad, to come to the University of Georgia and play with my high school quarterback. It's just like a dream come true.
Talk about how you've seen him develop from when you were in high school, then maybe to last year, even to this year? I mean, obviously his interception rate is up this year, and a lot of people are kind of coming down on him a little bit. How have you noticed?
First of all, I don't need to come down on him. There's a lot of defense that's throwing out there. You know, he did a terrific job last year. He's doing a terrific job this year. He's taking more of a leadership role. Everybody respects him, and he's taking that role. So I don't think that people need to talk bad about him because he has interception. I mean, he's human. He's going to throw interception, but we're rallying around him. You know, he's controlling the huddle and practice, and we're seeing that he's making some wonderful throws. You know, he's understanding the defense and understanding what he has to do and his role in the offense. So I really appreciate people just get off here.
Okay, appreciate it. Thanks, man. Good luck next week.